Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Monsieur. I'm called to return to continue to speak here, but today I want to speak about the human equation. An equation needs to be balanced. And in this human equation, we choose to come and incarnate on this planet. We have a physical body, we have a mental body, we think, we have an emotional body, we feel, and we have an astral body, astral spiritual. We have a desire, we project things all the time. We have rockets of desires, as Abraham would say. And so we need to balance it out. But life is always adapting to our thoughts and our beliefs. So it is very, sometimes it is settled. It's like we think something, there is a parallel timeline, and then we think the opposite, there is another parallel timeline. And it's always shifting. We are being forged by life each and every day, yet there is a supervision from our soul and our guides that protects our destiny. Sometimes we can have a negative thoughts, but it doesn't mean that we're going to manifest that negativity. But it just creates delays. So there is the plans of the higher self and the mental attitude of the ego. The free will was given to choose love and acceptation of the totality of who we are. Yet the ego will resist. It's like it's no way around that. Just do not blame yourself. Just work with your as much as possible to align with whatever is truly wanted. It's like letting go of all the limitation of the physical. Turn in whenever you can to the astral spiritual, the higher planes. And for uh, within our spiritual complex, what we think becomes, I mean, it's like just the illusions are just as much supported than the reality. What we think and imagine are just as real. If we imagine something, it will be more or less empowered by our soul to experience that reality on the astral. So it's like the best proof is like when somebody is into deep hypnosis. It's like you can make them believe or do whatever their own psyche can accept and create. So so just it's about controlling our mind and to be determined and yet to dance with the energy, to see where it's going. Sometimes it's like there is a great deal of mystery in relationship to what is revealed. The physical world doesn't have depths. It's wonderful. It's like this physical world is wonderful. It is a tool that the soul that we embody. It is a soul that animates the process of and the spirit that animates the physical realm. It's like when the soul leaves at the end of the incarnation, the body becomes inert, and it's like a dead, there is nothing there. So it's like, I mean, we do want to take care of our physical body while we're here. It is a vehicle that allows us to exist in this realm. And sometimes the information is very mysterious. I'm receiving very mysterious information about my health self, sometimes from dreams or when I wake up or when I do meditation or at any given time. Sometimes it is very challenging. Sometimes it is amazing. Uh, Sometimes it's very depressing. Sometimes it is elevating. Sometimes it's inspiring. And so it's like we have to deal with that because it's like it's part of what comes up from the subconscious. And sometimes it is guidance, instruction from the higher self. And sometimes it is just a revelation of the future timeline of destiny, which is quite wonderful once we align with that. But we have to become aware of all the energies that are come to us and see how do we respond to that. Sometimes we are very much tested. We are presented a thought that's very provocative, and it's like, how do we respond to that? But we're learning a more intelligent and mature response in relationship to lower energies than before. I hope you realize that we are being guided and protected. So it is very important to learn to empower the positive and to transmute the negative and to discern between the two. So, but the ego is stubborn, and the ego will continue to resist. It's all part of the human equation. We have to learn to love the unlovable and to forgive the unforgivable. It's like it's part of the process. Trust that you don't need to be the judge and create condemnation in relationship to other souls. The karmic boards, the law of cause and effect, the higher consciousness will take care of the education of all beings. So you can let that be free and free yourself from the necessity to judge and condemn others, as well as yourself, in many ways. Somebody was not know. So I'm going to finish with pulling a few oracles, and I'm going to sing a song. And so thank you so very much for your donations. Thank you so very much for continuing to support the channel, for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I'm going to pull one card for the day. And it is the blessings, the miracles, the unexpected, something beyond what we could think, that we could think we deserve even. So it's like be open and aware that miracles are on their way. I'm going to pull a few things from the Akash. The Akash is the past and the future. So it's like there is a lot of things in the Akash, and it's like all of our connections and memory, and it's very mysterious. It's like deep soul's connection are very mysterious. When I'm dealing with deep soul connection, I'm not really sure if it's like, I know I had a lot of karma with this person because I paid a lot of karma through the past few months, but I don't know if it's like it was a cycle that I needed to end or if it's a future relationship. I'm not really sure. So a lot of things are going to find resolution very soon. And the observer of the day is the orphan, to feel alone, to feel we've been dropped there. It's like, so we need to reconnect to ourselves, and it's really what we're seeking, is to find ourselves, to find our way home. The highest wisdom is to be the Buddha, to find is the memories of Asia. It's like to be serene, to be lucid, to be to tune in to the wisdom of the prana and turn into the samadhi. What we need to understand is the higher planes, the galactic planes, the fifth and sixth dimension, to reconnect to all those realms. For once we achieve that, in our consciousness settles in within those lighter realms, we'll always be connected. There will never be a time where we'll feel alone. What we need to do is spirituality and religion, to tune in the light, to turn to the light, to turn to the creator above and within, turn to the source. And the outcome is to be free from entrapment, from imprisonment and slavery. It's very important. The door is open. We've been living in this self imposed exile in this planet. It's a quarantine world, so that's why we come in with no memory, with no memory of who we are, and so we need to reawaken the memory, and all the cosmic forces are assisting us to that effect. And so the outcome, we're going to find the farm. The farm is like about to be able to be self-sufficient and to be able to nourish ourselves and to nourish others in the process. I'm going to pull a few cards to see for the month of May, or we just entered into this month of May. The observer of the day is the waves of the observer of the month is the waves of bliss. So it's like it's going to be quite exciting. I'm going to pull 10 cards with the Dakini. It was a bit challenging in the French reading, but it's a lot better here. I can see it. Well, there is so the situation is the star, the Isle of Jewel, the dream coming true. So it's very much do not give up on your dreams, on your vision. Everybody comes in with a dream. Around this situation is the last laugh, the future. And it's like some people, it's like the future, the karma will take care of itself. Just use humor and stay light. What we see before us that will manifest is the abundance, the gold coins, the freedom, not to be possessed by a desire, but to utilize that as a resource, that something that is coming to us, that is a blessing, that we'll be able to continue to share and cultivate, to see this abundance before us. In the past, the distant past, the subconscious, we had the chameleon. It's like we needed really to be flexible and adapt to whatever. And so we're learning the spirit of harmony, to be able to match the frequency of whatever is presented before us. And what is the present situation that we're now living is the castle in the clouds. Continue to cultivate your dreams, your highest vision. What's coming in the near future is Mercury. The card number 1 is the magician, the empowerment. Our strength within the situation is the integration of the past, the dangerous pussy. So the past will continue to come and be dangerous until we integrate it, until we make peace with it, until we forgive the past, ourselves as well, our own past, because we all made mistakes and we learn from our mistakes. So everybody makes mistakes, everybody changes all the time. So all of those things have to be taken into consideration. What comes to us from an environment is self-created. It is love, it is empowerment, it is strength, it is creativity, it is family. what we feel in our emotion is high tension. Ooh, our hopes and fears. There's really a lot of high tension. And so let's see another card. There's the freedom is coming is the earthbound. It's like the doors to the world. It is the universe, the end of the cycle. For now, just breathe and do not take mentally too much charge, because we bombarded with energy. There is like an overload on the mental level. We need to do what we can to stay light, and the outcome of the months will be as above, so below. It will be like a great blessing descending from heaven. So just be ready, be receptive, and be grateful for that. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'll sing a song to finish and pull a few cards. It's it's an old song of John and Vangelis that talks about finding our way home. It's called "I'll Find My Way Home." It goes like this. You ask me where to begin. Am I so lost in my sin? You ask me where did I fall? I say I can't tell you when. But if my spirit is lost, how will I find what is near? Don't question, I'm not alone. Somehow I'll find my way home. My sun shall rise in the east, so shall my heart be at peace. And if you're asking me when, I'll say it starts at the end. You know your will to be free is matched with love secretly, and talk will alter your prayer. Somehow you find you are there. Your friend is close by your side and speaks in far ancient tongue. A season wish will come true. All seasons begin with you. One world we all come from. One world will melt into one. Just hold my hand and we're there. Somehow we're going somewhere. Somehow we're going somewhere. You ask me where to begin. Am I so lost in my sin? You ask me where did I fall? I'll say I can't tell you when. But if my spirit is strong, I know it can't be long. No question, I'm not alone. Somehow I'll find my way home. Somehow I'll find my way home. Somehow I'll find my way home. But this song reminds us we always have guides. We always have guides, and we'll find our way home. It's just a matter of time. A matter of time. So we just need to be ready also, because when the cycle is over, the time changes, and the time is time does not change. Everything and everyone changes through time. It is complementary to space. Time and space are just gifts from paradise to provide experiences within a physicality, the realm of the physical. The observer of the day is the meeting, encountering, and new people coming into our life, or old people coming back. There is like it's a social card, or it can also be people that come in through the heart, through the vision realm, but it is mostly on the physical plane. The highest wisdom is the elevation, to accept, to recognize that we are being elevated. What we need to understand is choice. We always have a choice. It is our mind, it is our process. What do we choose at any given moment? What we need to do is happiness. To choose happiness, to be happy as much as possible, to let go of those things that prevents us from being happy. And the outcome will be the dreams. The dreams have to come true. There is no way around it. As far as choices, it's all about the healing. It's about love. And it is about living, departing, moving forward. So it's all coming together. There is a lot of resolution coming now this month, this year, and for humanity as well. And there's great changes. Spirit keeps talking to me about Nessara as well. So we'll see there's a lot of things that can be happening behind the scene that did not affect the collective consciousness because it's happening behind the scene. But we have to trust that the whole process will come about, and at some point it's going to reach the mainstream of consciousness, and people will have to create the shift, as well as this great cosmic event. And the final card of the day is the Archangel Metatron, the Chariot, which is like this. It's about yeah, it's very it's like it has this black and white horses. It's like the balancing out, to be pulled by to be pulled by the energies of life. It's the doors to the world that are opening up. There is a mantra for this card. It's say Gate 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 Parasham Gate Bodhisattva. Gate 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 Parasham Gate Bodhisattva. It's the light force, the light of wisdom in action, the Bodhisattva, the avatar energy. Determination and self-control. Evolution of career. Public recognition of a success. So it's very much about that. It's like we're going to get the recognition, and we'll stay humble, but we'll be empowered, and we're going to get the recognition for all the work that we've been doing. For it's like all those who were put to the side because they didn't fit within the mainstream of consciousness of what the media and the society and the matrix wants to condition us to believe. It's like so it's like we awaken and we rebelled against that, and now it's like the whole thing are crumbling down. They're going to be looking for us to find a direction because they've been following the outside rather than the inside. So continue to cultivate your sense of listening to the heart, to your heart, to the voice of your heart, to the prompting of spirit and the whisper of your guides. We're always surrounded with divine energies. We just need to tune into it. Well, I hope this message was interesting. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Salut.